definitely work little and often, do lots of it, but in small chunks and across the week and stuff like that. I mean, I tend to go and get lots and lots and lots of books, and I can't just sit there and read loads. So it might be like I might say to myself, well, I'll read one a night. And that's kind of the way, especially when I started off looking at the research methods, I found that was an easy way to start reading, just a few bits, key points of where I was up to. That, and also to kind of plan what you're going to do, like with the Gantt chart, so you always know where you are in relation to your time frame, so you haven't left yourself short on something. But also then it also makes you feel good if you finish something a bit early, because then you know what to move on to next.
So did you try and do something every day, did you say?
I tried, because I was doing it in such a bit of a shorter time scale. No, I didn't do it every day, but I tried to kind of set myself a target each week of how many books I would have read, because otherwise, if I didn't get that many read, I wasn't going to keep on track. I had to be very strict with myself because I had a shorter time. But it did enable me to do a little bit, and I didn't feel bad. I'd only read one book, I felt good, and by the end of the week it tended to be I'd read them. But I did have lots of weekends of reading also.
I think that you've got to be an organised person to, do, a very good practice-based project. I mean, good is relative if you use that word, but you have to start early. I remember we have to start during the summer thinking about the rationale and what you want to do in terms of the practice-based project. Now, I think that you have to have a time management sort of a Gantt chart which you follow. Now, in doing that, you have to sort of factor flexibility with your holidays and having some weekend off, not doing much, and clearly be ready to work within some pressurized sort of framework. So if you allow that, just in case you don't finish on time, you're still not going to miss the deadline. So you start early is the main key. Start very early and have a very well-structured time and meet deadlines. That's the main thing to do. I mean, I was working around any small time I have. I think about something and note it down. But in terms of the main writing and doing the data analysis, I tend to do 7 hours on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So for 3 days, I do 21 hours out of it.
I'm a very planned person, and I often think teachers are, because you have to do lots of planning. And so working with my tutor in creating a timeline helped me to see the months and the weeks in a visual manner, in a way, rather like a calendar, I suppose, or just a timeline. And I could then say, okay, at that time, that's school holidays, I will be able to have 3 clear days to work. That time is a busy time at school, I won't have very many evenings to read. I think plotting what your life is like during a certain phase of the year will help you see where the clear places are. Certainly the school holidays, things like, sadly, Friday evenings. I set aside time as I went on, and I tried to say to myself, I'm going to read for at least an hour every evening. So I would sort of be quite planned in, we'll eat dinner, we'll do this, I'll make sure everything's fine at home. Now I'm going to go and read, everybody, don't disturb me. So being very definite about things and not just allowing, oh, well, never mind, I'll do it tomorrow. Absolutely sticking to what you've planned to do. When February half term came round, I booked a family holiday, and I realised that actually February half term was a really, really bad time to book a holiday. So I took everything with me, my laptop and all my books, and I set my alarm, and I woke up at 5:45 every morning, and all my family were asleep, and I worked until 9. And then everybody woke up, we had breakfast, and I'd done it. So I got it out of the way early, and I did that actually progressively more at the weekend, say on a Sunday morning. I made sure I got up really early and got it out of the way, because it was nagging away at me to do my reading, to make sure I'd read those notes. Have I redrafted those few paragraphs? And it would have just hung over me all day long, and I would have worried about it. And find the times in the day when you work best. For me, it was the morning and waking up early. For other people, it may be working late into the night when their family have gone to bed. So know yourself, know when your good times are, think about what the rhythm of the day and the month is like for you. And like I said before, warn your family that you're going to be unavailable